What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man ChazzEllis once again answering the question that you asked me. Make sure you go to the ChazzEllisProject.com, get a consultation, a quick question, and also check out some of the archive live streams that I have and some of the new streams that I'm going to be putting up for you to be able to check out too. Also go to AskChazzEllis on Facebook and check out some of the quotes that I put up and videos that you might not see on here on this channel. Anyway, the question that I got was basically from a guy that says, how do you confront a girl that you think is cheating? Good question, because yeah, it can be difficult, especially confronting girls can be a little bit more difficult. So here are 5 steps to confronting your girl if you think she's cheating. Number 1 step to confronting your cheating girl is, first of all, you have to convince yourself. One of the biggest things that you're going to run into is if you do try to confront a girl that you think is cheating, most of the time it's going to be difficult for you to keep it up or to stay with it, because when you start talking to the girl, it's going to be pretty easy for her to convince you that she didn't do it, because that's what you want to believe. So you got to make sure before you even go about confronting her that you've gone and done your due diligence and made sure that she is cheating for sure. You know for a fact, not just because you want to be able to confront her with it, but also because when she comes back and says, no, I didn't do it, or whatever she says, you know for a fact that's not true because you've done your due diligence. Number 2 step to confronting your cheating girlfriend is to get your mind right. You have to get your mind right. What do I mean by that? You have to understand that there are going to be some likely scenarios that are going to take place when you confront this girl. One of the likely scenarios is that she's not going to be remorseful. She might have already, pretty much by the time you catch your girl cheating, she's probably already decided that she doesn't want to be with you anymore, at least temporarily. And for that reason, you might not get the I'm sorry and the begging for you to come back that a guy would generally do when he gets caught cheating. Because a lot of times the girl's already thought it out and she's not tripping. Also, you have to, while you're getting your mind right, you have to think of your exit strategy, because you don't know how this girl's going to react. So you have to think of all the different things that she could possibly do, all the different reactions that she could possibly have, to the best of your ability. And the fact that, you know, you may not get exactly what you want out of the situation. You may not get an apology. You may not get, she may blame the whole thing on you. I mean, it could be any wide array of responses could happen. So you got to make sure you get your mind right and you're ready for those things so they don't just completely crush you. Number 3 step to confronting your cheating girlfriend is you have to be direct. Don't beat around the bush and say, well, I think that you might have been and possibly, and I just wanted to talk to you about. And you got to be direct. You got to let her know straight up what you're wanting to talk about, what the situation is. Let her know that you know she's cheating, and that's it. Direct. Don't beat around the bush. Don't seem unsure of yourself. Don't seem like you don't want to have this conversation. Be direct. Let it fly, and just, you know, do it in that way. That way you don't get talked out of it. That way you don't get confused and, you know, or feel scared and talk yourself out of it. Number 4 step to confronting your cheating girlfriend is end the debate. This could go either way, as I said before, in getting your mind right. It could go either way. She could start, you know, she could be like, oh, I'm so sorry for what I did. Or she could be like, look, I just didn't want to be in this relationship anymore because of the way you are, and blah, 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 blah. She could deny the situation. Anything can happen. You know she did it for a fact because you did your due diligence. You know she might say that everything's your fault or whatever. You also know that she could beg, cry, whatever. And whether you want to take her back or not, that's up to you. But the reality of the situation is you have to end that debate. Otherwise, you're going to just keep on arguing, keep on going back and forth. You just have to say, here's what I know, and I'm going to think about what I want to do about the situation. Now, if you want to walk away or whatever, that's on you. So don't worry about that. Just end that debate. Don't go back and forth with her. And number 5, after you end the debate, exit. Get up out of there. Roll on. Roll on. Now, you got to get up out of there because, like I said before, you don't know how this girl's going to react. Just because you caught her cheating doesn't mean she's not going to react violently and start, you know, trying to punch you or whatever. She might say, well, she's going to leave me anyway, so I'm going to make sure he goes to jail today. You never know. She might be saying, you know, he's not going anywhere. It could be any kind of situation. So make sure that you have your exit strategy and you exit right after you go ahead and tell her what you know, and you end that debate. Get up out of there. It's not even a bad idea to bring other people as part of your exit strategy. If you could bring a friend, a family member, or somebody else that kind of had him waiting in the background, that could be your ride or that could be your witness to whatever the situation is. That's not a bad idea either, because the more prepared you are, the better your results are usually going to be. So those are the steps to going ahead and confronting your cheating girlfriend. Some of y'all put some steps down there if you've done it before or if you've been through this situation before. Put some in the comment box to help other people out. Also, make sure you go to the ChazzEllisProject.com, get a consultation, quick question, check out the live streams, and also go to AskChazzEllis on Facebook. Oh yeah, make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with somebody else. Peace.